Hey everyone, welcome back to another World of Warships Blitz video. So I hope you'll indulge me this guilty pleasure. This is a ship I've wanted on my main account since it released, and just circumstances prevented me from getting it. Either it was in a crate I didn't want to touch, or maybe I just didn't have the discretionary funds to pick it up at the time. That's the Constellation, the Tier 8 American Premium Battle Cruiser. I mean, the last time I've seen this thing played was when people were using it on their press accounts trying it out. I honestly, I don't remember the last time I've seen this thing in a game. And like I said, guys, I've wanted it forever, and I had to try it out. Had to. For those of you who don't know, this was a draft design. They actually attempted to build this thing, and then realized A, it wasn't going to work, and B, aircraft carriers were the way of the future. So, this is a Lexington class battle cruiser. You'll see it in game now as the USS Lexington, the Tier 8 American Tech Tree CV. They slapped every ship skill known to mankind on it, which makes it even more fun. The engine accelerator 2, the radar 2, air defense alert, spotter plane. The camouflage here, something you'd see on a German premium brawler. Hit points, firing range on your main gun, secondary range, torpedo range. Hilarious. Real quick, guys, I know probably none of you have it, and I wouldn't recommend this as a pickup unless you want to try out something just wacky and fun. The elite ship bonus on what main gun range here, because let's be honest, fire and flooding resistance not really going to do much for you. I went dispersion on this thing. I had to, because I tried it out with this, and with the spotter plane up, I think you're pushing like 17 and a half kilometers of main gun range with this thing. Absolutely nutty. Acceleration, surface detection. My supplies, you guys have seen this before. High grade coal, improved crew rations, refined diesel. Let's look at the stats real quick, because this is hilarious. Survivability, it really doesn't. It really has none. You can't get in and really. You can't. You got to really be careful. Let's just say this: you got to be really careful about how you try to use all the tools this ship has. 47,000 hit points goes quick when you get hit by some battleships, because you have no citadel protection. Your damage reduction is low. Your max speed is crazy, pushing like 33 knots with the supplies on. When you hit the engine accelerator, you're doing like over 37 knots. Stupid, right? Besides that, acceleration, turning, it's not bad, actually. You get these wacky 406s. You get 8 of them. 20-second reload. Without the total range build built into it, 14.67 kilometers of range on some nice AP. We'll be honest, it's nice AP. Basic American secondaries. 2x3 torpedoes with an 8.42 kilometer range. Yeah, and good angles on them. Even though they're on the back of the ship here, very nice firing angles for these things, I gotta say. Nice AA. Can't complain about the AA. And look at that surface detection with the supplies on. You're like 9. You got a 9-kilometer surface detection with this massive ship. It's nutty. Because I have it maxed out on my personal account, I threw Oldendorf on this thing, just the way I have it built out on my Montana, on my main account. And it needs all the help it could get with dispersion. I'll tell you what, it's kind of tragic. But again, it makes the ship fun for me. Kind of talked about everything. So I'll get the game up for you guys. Like I said, apologies for just throwing this oddball ship out that you're never going to see in game. Alright, what do we got? Sanzang, Atlantico, Black North Carolina, Hipper, Shimanto, Tashkent, and Kagero. We got a Sanzang on our team. Well, in theory, In theory, we'll see who the better aircraft carrier player is, because that should win the game for us. But the Atlantico's the wild card in that situation. We don't have anything close to that. So let's see how good the CV player is. All right, he's up. He's scouting on our side. We got Benson going to A. The Wichita's going to A. So I'll see what I can do to support them from behind the cap, because with an Atlantico, I certainly don't want to get aggressive in this thing. Alright, what is that? Shimanto. And I didn't see the BB coming through. Alright. He's slowing down. Is he drifting forward a little bit? Oh, we got Atlantico. Alright, so we're just going to ease and stay back here. Looks like Tashkent's coming into A cap as well. Alright, so only shot really I have is Atlantico. We gotta get him out quick. And I see the CV thinks the same thing. Get that guy out. Ah, that dispersion was crap. Alright. Just in case Tashkent comes into A cap, we'll dunk the torpedoes out that way. And try to back our way out of Atlantico's secondary range. I feel bad for our Wichita. That dispersion. I can't help him out very much, unfortunately, because this thing is... It's fragile. At least maybe I can get close to help him with the AA. No. I hit that A too late, and B, I don't think I could have stopped the strike anyways. Alright, Shimanto's still behind the cap. I'm going to dunk these torpedoes out in case Kagero decides to YOLO us. And the only thing I can do is try to... Well, I'd say kite away from Atlantico, but the CV just wiped him out. Alright, let's ease up. Alright, never mind. Let's speed up. See if we can dodge these torpedoes. Alright, good job, Benson. Oh, what are we going to take? 1, 2... Or just be ridiculously too fast for a ship this size and dodge out of those torpedoes. Alright. Tashkent. I don't want to shoot him. Shimanto's over there. Alright, he's out of my range. That's got to be Hipper. Alright, let's just, Bismarck's got A, so let's just scoot behind the caps here and use this ridiculous speed to our advantage. Alright, there's Shimanto coming in. We can get shots at him now. 33 knots. Oh. This thing's disgusting. Alright, we'll pop the engine accelerator up. Let's see how fast this baby goes. 37 knots. Oh, I love it. Dunk the torps out in case he stops. Alright, he's toast. Alright. Pop the AA. See if we can knock down some of these planes. I mean, our CV is just being... Much as I hate CVs, Sanzang's not the worst one. I don't mind Sanzang so much. Alright. Alright, Hipper's meandering around. So let's just cross the T here on Black, North Carolina. You would knock out a couple main guns, really. Alright. Well, the torps I dropped out back, just in case he swung into the island trying to hit me with multiple main guns. And let's see if we can take him out here. That was alright. No, not. So we're going to take one more main gun salvo from him. Bismarck takes him out. Pop the engine boost again to see if we can dodge out of these Sanzang torpedoes. We'll dunk the torps in case he runs into the island. Oh, there's going to be 301 hit points. Oh, the heal came back perfect. And I'd say I'd be stressing him, but look at our CV, man. He's right on top of him. I think this is my biggest thing about CVs. Is, you know, I don't mind Sanzangs because I know there's some skill to drop torpedoes. I actually have to aim them. But I think my biggest issue with CVs is you can see the difference in skill between our CV and the enemy CV player. And, you know, I can... oh, yeah. Scout plane up on this guy. Demonstrate the range of this thing. This is perfect. Look at that. 16.5 kilometers with the scout plane up. Alright. Yeah, like I said, man, the CVs make such a big difference, and you can't really overcome the skill difference between CV players on teams. I think that's, like I said, that's my biggest issue with them. Alright, so I got to highlight the range of the scout plane. We got somehow got the battle star over that CV player. Like I said, he was on top of things. Check the damage here in a second. We tanked 64.5. One Citadel could have been better. I mean, nice damage on the main guns. But, yeah. Constellation, man. The weirdest ship that most of you will never play. Because it's like a unicorn. I don't see it out there very often. Yeah, 62 main gun hits for 84,500 damage. Really nice. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it.